Episode 31. The boss battle is in sight. Just one more battle with 2 rounds in it, and then we're already there. That's what it would be if I went straight for the boss, but we're not going to be doing that. We might not even get to the actual boss this episode. Gonna have to rerun the gauntlet, or I guess the more proper term would be something like run the gamut. Whatever. They both might work. All I mean is that we're going to use this power spot as usual to teleport back and fight all the fights that we can fight. And get all the things we can get. So where can we actually go? Over here, and yeah, it seems like you can go to the fully branching spot. So one here for this elite battle. And then that would bring us back to the top pass. Once over here again to go to the bottom pass, which is just a safe route. But then we'd have to run it a third time, not for any battles or anything, just to get that create point on the top pass that we already missed, because we can actually create something there useful to us, I guess. So let's, I guess, sell first whatever treasures we might have gotten. We didn't get any treasures. That's fine. If we really have to sell some of our materials or whatever for money, we can do that later, but the main thing that we need right now are these. So let's put an intermission over here as our last thing that we do, I guess. And because we can't put down 2 intermissions on both of these waypoints, the other one is going to be a transmission waypoint. And I do it this way so that we get 2 intermissions back to back. Well, close enough back to back, just this one battle with 2 rounds in between the intermissions. So that way we don't lose our hero mode settings or whatever for most of our battles. Because every time you reach an intermission you have to redo the hero modes and all that. And I don't think I really need anything else. We could, like, balloon bomb one of these dangerous guys. It's only 750. If I do this, it might make things go by fast enough that we can actually get to the boss this episode. You know what? Maybe I'll do just the elite battle. It's only 750. No, I don't regret that. I mean, it's only 750 like I said, but what if I can't afford an intermission later because of that? I could always sell like our old upgrade materials that we don't use, but I don't know if they're really worth that much. Okay, so first we're going here. Because we're full on health and we have most of our SP. And with our balloon bomb, they have no armor, and they're all stunned and attacked down. So we don't have to worry about all that armor junk this time. Yep, blues, yellows, and reds mainly. Let's do... Well, Wappa's kind of full of it. Yeah, let's get Wappa out, let's keep Malt out, and let's actually... Maybe save Wappa for something else. I think this is maybe fine. We just need Hack to go last. So what skills does Kyle have anyway? I mean, I know what skills he has, but what skills would we want to use here? It would be nice if we had something that hits all the enemies that isn't really just a weak attack, but I guess we'll just do normal attacks then. Or I guess we can start with... Are these guys hard to hit or something with... accuracy? Just do I don't know. just do this. In case they are high evasiveness, I don't remember. And we're just kind of building combo at this point. They won't be stunned for long though. In fact, I think they're done being stunned. So now I think I want to use Chase Break. Even though they don't have all of their icons gone, this at least is going to hit everyone and raise our combo a lot and do a lot of damage, maybe even kill that guy on the bottom. Maybe I should have attacked with Hannah on that other... Oh wait, no, that wouldn't have. I had to pick one of these little Nautilus guys, and I picked the one at the bottom. Let's see how much damage this does without the weakness icons removed. It actually killed the guy on the top. I guess he'd have less HP. And let's just swap things around a little bit. Reds and yellows, I guess. Just like this. Oh yeah, we're missing our accuracy now. Damn, I should have had Hack go first. Okay, we made it. Oh, just in time. Hit everyone and get some of that HP we lost back. And a slowed. Well, that's fine. Well, actually, we might have to deal with that in the next round. Thank you, Socks. Ready for the next round, I guess. Ah, these guys. Alright, so we're gonna bring out... They should be easy enough to hit, but... Let's just get Kyle and... This might be fine. Or maybe someone with more damage. We could like do a temporary swamp like this, I guess. Was this the usual loadout that I had? I don't remember what I was doing. Was it actually this that we had? I think it was actually, yeah. I think Socks does a bit more damage than Hannah, yeah, kind of significantly more. Although we don't want to waste his hero mode, so let's bring in Jin instead. Like that. Begin with a big attack, I guess, just to get rid of these guys quickly. Oh, well, that's it, never mind. Maybe I could have saved that assist for later. But I mean, we're just going on to the safe pass now. We don't actually have to do too much this time for running the gauntlet. It's just a safe pass now. We did everything last time, basically. Alright, so now we just gotta spend more money to teleport, which is... Oh, we already used that up. Wait, hang on. Shit. We can only teleport once per destination, so I can't go both up and down this time. I wasted it. What do I do? There's more materials on the bottom, more battles to be fought, but I put the intermission on top. The intermission is more valuable, it costs more, and we get more AP to spend or whatever. Just like 10 more. I think I want the intermission if I can only go once, so... Unfortunately, it means we're gonna skip out on all that stuff on the bottom, plus the 300 gold or whatever that I wasted on that transmission waypoint. But yeah, we're gonna go the normal route for the intermission. That's unfortunate. They made those 2 create points, but you can only use 1 pass, I guess. First things first, check in on the pickaxe, the pause and pickaxes game. Take everyone off, and who is raring and ready to go? I guess only Brits. Well, no wait, there's more. So yeah, Boron covered all of that. Kyle's ready, we just need one more, so that's fine. Seems like things just kind of work out perfectly this time if we do this. I don't want to use someone who has only... that has 2 of these pips when we only need 1 more. I could just use someone that's tired, but I was kind of going against that strategy just in general. Not because I'm sure that this does anything with the red 100%. It doesn't, I'm pretty sure, but more so the cooldowns that they have, if this affects our long run ability to get maximum efficiency out of everyone or whatever. But I guess if we only need 1 pip, it'd be better to save May for 2 pips later on. That's the short-term strategy I can think of just for now. Okay. Oh, the Legendary Warrior is just 4 flat, so we can use him like whenever we need mining here, just him alone. Anyway. And I don't think we can afford any... Oh wait, we can. Yeah, I wanted this upgrade for the SP so we can later get this assist gauge increase, so let's start with this. That's a lot more SP. Significantly, I guess, but... I guess it doesn't change the flow of battle too much. I can just maybe use skills a little bit more often. Now then. Should we upgrade the machine gun? We were kind of waiting on that. Who should be doing this anyway? Sox is kind of a low 30 right now. I guess I had him sitting out of battle for some reason. Yeah, it's kind of Sox that's the lowest right now. And I think I was supposed to have him in the rotation this time. I don't remember what my normal rotation was last time. Catch him up a little bit. Do the upgrades. You're the scientist. Oh, with everyone helping, it's surely a high success? No, it wasn't. 2/3 chance. And it wasn't a high success. Whatever. No one wanted that. Come on, guys. We don't need food. Jin wants guy talk. Chick wants Hack's wish to come true. Hack wants the skyfish. Or a scrapfish. We can maybe scrapfish a bit, just to try to get more light bugs for that good food. And who knows, this might even be our last time on the moon. And this is the only place we can get the light bugs. Yeah, a lot of guys want to eat. I'm not sure we can actually get the full thing this time. We need 5 things satisfied. We can do Jin, Chick, and Hack. We can do Sheena. And then we need 1 more. But then it's all eating food or sleeping or exploring some ruins. Damn. Well, whatever. Who had affinity with Jin? I was working on something here. It might have been Chick or Hack. Was it Hack? Or was it Malt? I don't remember, it doesn't matter. Let's just have Malt talk to Jin. Why not? Well, actually they're both canon users, so... Oh, we got this. Sure. I think we actually had more link events that I need to do. Where is he? There he is. Anything else to pick up here? No. Faraway Promises 3. Oh, they're level 10 already. I didn't realize. So, Mal, do you plan on staying in Petite Mona?
Huh?
What do you mean by that? You know, I mean, after we grow up. Since there's probably going to be a lot of people's eyes on us. I haven't thought that far ahead yet. I think I might still be in Petite Mona. It'd be nice to have a laid-back life, taking care of moose sheep. I see. I think I still want to go to the city. Do the work that my dad couldn't. I still don't really understand what the kind of work he did. But I'm sure I can surpass him if I study and put my mind to it. Minor typo there. Rare, actually. So you want to leave the village? Well, I'm sure you can accomplish any goals you set for yourself. I don't really want to say this kind of thing too much, but... we'll still be friends, even if I leave the village. That won't change, no matter where I go. Of course. And I'll always be your friend too, Kyle. I promise you that. I promise it is. Gone is their petty rivalry. Was there even ever a petty rivalry? I feel like there was, kind of like, I don't know. When Kyle first moved to Petite Mona, he kind of like disliked all of the farm stink and all of that. Just kind of like an uptight city kid or something, so... if I remember correctly from Fuga 1, it felt like he was sort of a little bit at odds with everyone else, despite being their friends. Just kind of a fish out of water thing. At least I think I remember that. Wait, where was that thing that I didn't pick up? I thought there was something I was missing. I guess I got it. Okay. Well, let's just do this. All this ancient tech. It's also advanced. That's great and all, but... if we want to get the full EXP boost, make the most out of our time here, we have to spend 2 more AP on scrap fishing to make 2 more wishes come true. Wait, I've already screwed it up, haven't I? Well, we could make some food, just like some dummy food, to feed someone. Okay, let's do that. Let's just have Malt do everything this time, or wait, no. Where were Socks and Boron? Yeah, let's get Socks in a little bit. Socks is going to do the science of cooking, I guess. Just something really simple to please Weppa. I guess we could do this. We have a lot of this stuff and we're always able to get more of them. Plus it makes 2 people happy, I guess, and for just 1 battle we'll get the increased affinity. Kind of a waste of AP, personally, I feel. But this does get us a little bit closer to that end. And now we just need to go scrap fishing, I guess. We could go play with Cluckin' in the shed, we don't really need to though. So I guess we're going to... we could either fish 2 times, yeah, let's do 2 fishing rounds. Or 1 fishing round for 2 AP. Using this, hoping to get another light bug, I guess. Come on, high success. With fishing. Damn. We got some light bugs, great. That's what I wanted. And we're all done with this thing. Right. The Giga Bazooka. I'm pretty sure that was a skill in the previous games. Devastating attack on all enemies with low accuracy. We can increase the accuracy by using certain skills like I think what Kyle has or someone else to increase the accuracy of all allies or the next ally attacking or something. We can also use the assist that we have that increases accuracy, just to make the Giga Bazooka more worthwhile. Even without all of that accuracy increasing stuff, it's a devastating attack. I think this is the only time they use the word devastating, so it's kind of on a whole nother level. The cannon that destroys the whole world. Oh, and this was old too, I think. I remember this. Last Resort spends 35% of HP for 20% SP recovery. So yeah, just a way to get back in there with skills if you really need to spend some SP to take care of something. Or you could metagame with this by using some manner of healing technique that recovers a lot of your HP, or recovers it over time, and you just get your SP back by using this. Anyway, the last 2 AP I wanted to spend here was just finishing off our trio here by talking to Jin. If we had the time, I wish I could have checked around a bit more. Yeah, it's a moon base. It's pretty exciting. Don't you wonder why the Tyrannus came back from the Sea of Clouds? To help its friends. It was made like that, to fight. This is actually kind of hard. Not to fight, but it was made like that is kind of like the mechanical, I guess pragmatic way to describe it. To help its friends might be sort of weird to say to Jin a mechanic, but he names his tools. His tools are his friends, so I'm pretty sure it's square. Sure, it would be nice if that were the case. Kinda weird for an engineer to think that, I guess. But you do think that. You had 3 hearts for it. Okay. I think we're done here. Yeah. Missing out on all that stuff down there. I really can't teleport back. Just to be sure. Damn, I really did waste that, extra 300. Well, whatever. It's only 300. And for this one battle, we just have people in different hero modes than what I had last time, I guess. Everyone that was previously in hero mode now is not, which is a little bit annoying, but that's fine. We can kind of change up this combination, can't we? Just for this battle here and the upcoming boss battle. Since we have a level 10 affinity on these two, we maybe want to swap out someone, but which one? Maybe like this? And I think we had out Kyle. Or we could do something like this. That works too. So yeah, yellows, blues, and reds, everyone. This is fine. Well, actually these ones are more in hero mode, but I guess hero mode doesn't matter for this one battle. Alright. We're about to get half of our SP back, but we don't want to use all of our SP, so just use a super. Actually, I should have had everyone remove the armor first. Kind of made a mistake there. Oh, this one ignores armor though. 6 SP though. Don't think we want to do that. Maybe we just kind of mulligan this and damn. That's not what I meant by mulligan. I just meant normal attack. And I still can't swap out, so we could do Delta Storm. we don't want to do Delta Storm, but whenever I just look at a bunch of guys that I want to get rid of, my mind goes to using these really big attacks that hit everyone. But no, we're not going to do that. Put down like a flame grenade on this guy, guys, just 5 SP. Alright, a counterattack, great. And the guy takes fire damage too. Alright, so now we actually gotta... well, actually, like, I'll go first. I do a super on this guy again. Oh, you know what? I could have used Slam just there. I mean, I guess I could still do that. We're already in it, so we'll do this, swap this, and that's good. Another super here, we could do a mega here. Well, that one's about to die. Actually, I guess I only need to Carl this time. Alright, whatever. Just give us a little bit of a little heal, maybe. Well, we don't have combo yet. We can just use a different skill then. None of these are really helpful though. Yeah, kind of locked in a formation that I don't really want. Just give this one a normal piercing shot. It might have been better to get some damage on the other guys first. So now let's follow up with this and use this, because we had trouble hitting that other guy, the big worm thing, the centipede. Alright, now hit that. And let's bring in Malt back here. Everyone else is going to lose out on the accuracy, but that's fine. And I think this is what we want. Yeah. Wait. More like this. Damn it. I clicked X a little bit too fast. I couldn't get the delay that I wanted on this guy. Oh well. You know what? Just do a lullaby. Because we're about there on health. Alright, the weakness changed. Try cannon. It wasn't cannon. Try grenade launcher. It was grenade launcher. Assist ready for the next fight, but let's save the assist for the boss battle. I say that, but these guys seem kind of hefty on the armor. No, it's fine. Let's get out our blue guys. And swap back to... what was it? Who was where? Wait. Who did I have again? I think this was fine. It must have been... this? Yeah. And for our last blue guy, put in Brits. Alright, mass time. If we don't use Mega Piercing Shot to spend 9 SP, it's either 2 or 1. So let's have her do a super here. Brits will also do a super, he can only do super. And Kyle's gonna do a super as well over here. We're using a bit more SP than I thought we would. We probably won't need all of our SP for the boss battle, though. And let's do one more super. We probably don't need the last armor, I guess. Removed. And now this. Bring the cannons out, swap back in Malt. Bring out our grenade launcher, and that's what we want. Delay this guy. Oh, the accuracy. Well, maybe it'll work. Just one more hit. It missed. Great. There goes our combo, too. Always a pain. I could have used Kyle to increase our accuracy, I guess. Kyle does have that ability, right? No, he doesn't. Who am I thinking of? It must be Ritz. Yeah, Mark Shot. That's the one. Oh, we're not doing it now, but for future reference, I guess. Okay, work this time. There. Now hit this. Decent damage. Alright, they're blind now too. They're still pretty hefty on HP. I want to cash in our combo here with Malt. Well, I guess we could have done it as hack, but I think this might do more damage. Heroic Strike. For the multiple hits, I guess. In case we miss. Alright, pretty good. It still gets an attack in, but we're gonna heal that anyway. Just finish this guy off if you can. Actually, work on this guy and Sox can finish the other one off. Damn, he didn't finish it. I could have checked their HP. It just survived barely. Great. We kinda need Sox to hit this one though, to delay it. There. I should have been going for the weakness markers from the start. Whatever. It was a pretty scuffed battle, but I don't really mind. And now intermission part 2. I have detected a massive opening ahead. As well as a powerful signature of some kind within that opening. This is your final warning. Any further intrusion will interfere with my duties. You will be marked as priority targets for elimination. I repeat, this is your final warning. She has cut off her communication line. I guess she doesn't intend to talk with us. Even then, we must press on. Isn't that right? Yes, of course. Alright, let's have a look at this. Looks like Boron and Hannah are gonna do the laundry together. Some people are hungry, that's pretty easy to fulfill. Two people want heaven and earth something or other. Let's put the experience into... Kyle's the only one that's still dirty. Well, I guess Brits is too. Pretty sure Kyle is lower level. kind of almost leveled up. And so is Brit, so I don't want to always be swapping back and forth. Let's just put it all into Kyle. I think Brit sat out most of this battle pretty much, so, like this chapter. So he's going to be in the next chapter, pretty sure. So since Kyle's going to be sitting out the next chapter, let's just pour in all of the experience into him so things balance out by the end of next chapter or whatever. I think that's an okay plan, maybe. So what is this thing that they wanted? This one. Increase critical rate and fills the burst symbol. Yeah, we don't always have to get the stuff that gives us, like, increased attack or injury resistance. This is my go-to, I guess, for, like, a basic increase for a boss battle, and I would have gone for this. But this also increases our DPS in the end with our critical rate, and also we'll get more burst attacks if we get more bursts, or get more whatever it's called. Little burst symbol marker things for every time we destroy a weakness marker. There's actually... it doesn't really advertise it too well, I think. Or maybe I just didn't really pick it up until just now. But this food here basically triples the amount of bursts that you get, because you only get one per weakness marker, but if you increase the burst symbol by 2 instead of just increasing it by 1 or by 0, then that means you get 3 per marker, which is pretty significant, since burst very rarely appears in battle if you don't do this. At least very rarely in like a normal battle. But yeah, we're gonna, I guess, spend some meat and skyfish and all this other stuff on this. It's only 1 meat too, so that's good. Show us some of that fancy city cooking. It wasn't even a high success. So much for that fancy city cooking. A lot of people happy with that. Next thing I want to do is the laundry. Kind of not doing the things that I normally do in whatever order. So it's going to be Hannah and Boron. Many wishes fulfilled. Alright, more damage on Holy Embrace, even though it's just a weak attack. More shots on Mega Piercing. And let's actually do a quick sweep of everyone around here. Because there might have been someone, there should have been someone, I think, that wanted to have a conversation. Did I skip over Hannah? This is kind of the fastest way I know to do this. There might be a menu where I can actually see who's ready to talk with someone else, but... No, I guess there was maybe no one else. Unless it was Brit. Nope, looks like they're all good. Okay. So yeah, gonna continue with Kyle. Let's go to the bottom. Get that and that over there. And was there one more that I spotted? I don't think so. Okay. For future reference, how much of these light books do we have? We've got 9, so we can make this meal 3 times. That's good enough. And... I guess guy talk between... yeah, Socks and... Jin. Just a trio here? Who the heck is Chatty anyway? Yeah, I wonder. I have some ideas, I guess. It'd be pretty tough to try and use the Tyrannus' tech in our machines. The Tyrannus only gets more mysterious the longer we stay on it. That's kinda true. You'd think we'd know more by now, but we're just uncovering more and more secrets. I don't care as long as it can fight, not that. It's fun to explore those mysteries, probably. It wouldn't be the Tyrannus if it didn't have all those mysteries. Kind of hard between the circle and the triangle options. I think triangle is more positive, and I think Jin is positive about this. And this does seem like the kind of conversation that Socks and Jin would have. Fun exploring these mysteries. Yeah. Yeah, it's like a treasure chest for engineers like me. And scientists, like Socks. Okay. So with that done... Just checking. We're not gonna fulfill everyone's wish, but it's kind of interesting that we got so many done. So next we're gonna look in Enchanté. Get that sweet, sweet VP. Hex, rearing and ready to go. So is Malt. So we'll just use Malt. May is really good today for some reason. Isn't she normally like one search? I feel like Socks is normally more than one. But I mean, I guess the normal amount that they would have is always displayed. It's just X'd out over their normal amount if they're tired. It just doesn't feel like this is the usual amount that I remember. I just am probably remembering wrong though. So yeah, let's get our 3 transport strengths from Nier. That's easy. And does anyone... Well, I guess we should use May when she's ready like this, even if it's like overcapping. It's still not a problem. The main thing we want to do is not use more people. So it's just this team of 3. And we can't afford the thing I want, the assist yet. We need 1200, so... Back to this. And back to Kyle. Can we even upgrade anything? I don't think we can. I feel like we should be a bit more upgraded at this point. How can we get some barrels and whatnot? From fishing? Is that the strat? I guess it might be. That does seem to be where the barrels are, the ones we need. And we haven't really been getting them just from out in the world, so... Unless we sell a lot of things to buy them from the shop later, I think we're just gonna have to go fishing here. Okay. I don't normally do this, but I feel like I'm not upgraded, so we're gonna go fishing. Use some of our precious nylon lines, I guess. And maybe get some more light bugs in the process. Okay, high success. We got some heavy stuff, good. We'll go again. Normal success. Alright, we can get an upgrade. I think we'll do a little more fishing though. Damn, even with 60%, no high success. More upgrades. I think one more would be good. Our last nylon line, I guess. We still have all of these, but let's just use the nylon lines while we have them. Good, a high success. And some more light bugs, great. And let's see about those upgrades. Didn't really do any talking this time. Actually, I'm surprised we can't make any of these. Huh. I guess I didn't really get that many heavy barrels or whatever. We got some of them, but not both of them. I guess we're still missing out on the heavy barrel smalls. and not enough larges for this. So we're just doing health and reactor this time, I guess. Just enough steel to get both, I guess. That worked out. Lucky. Good, high success. And that's it. Would be nice if we could spend our last 2 AP on one more upgrade, but we can't. So let's just start a trio of conversations with someone, between someone that's easy to remember, I guess. I don't know. Jin, maybe? Jin can talk to Malt. Why not? That's easy to remember, I think. Where was Malt? There he is. I can't believe we're fighting in the Tyrannus again. Never seems to end, does it? Well, I mean, this is the last game. I've been having dreams about the past. Dreams about things I really don't want to remember. For a second I thought he was talking about the past Petit Mona that we've been seeing in the Deep Deaths, but I guess he's talking about his parents. Okay. We're ready, I guess. Nothing else we need to do. Oh, except, before I forget, I did put this off, didn't I? Our new comic. Episode 8. Long ago, this man used our lunar ship and the Juno we left on Earth, and plotted to rule over the people of Earth. That's right. The people of Earth are simply too feeble-minded and violent. So Luné wrote this, but he didn't know Pierre became a bad guy when he wrote this. He also didn't really know about the Maestro at all. So when he designed this with the mask, I guess he just took the mask that he knew of, that Pierre had in his room or whatever, as inspiration, and thought, hey, this mask looks evil. I'll make it the bad guy in my story. And little did he know, Pierre was actually a bad guy who collected masks, like a bad guy does. Funny how this worked out. This prophetic comic he made. I decided that I would lead them, inexperienced as they were. How could you? We may be a young species, but that gives you no right. One Lunarian woman stood up to him, hoping to stop his plans. She locked the navigation systems of all our ships and hid herself on Earth. She changed herself into a felon Neko and met a lovely man. Okay, I think I'm seeing where some parallels are here, but I guess we'll get to that story later. They married and were blessed with a child. Huh? Married and had a child? The blush. The man you know as Count Novaloon followed her to Earth. He attacked her and her husband. He forced them to unlock the ships. In your time, this would have happened 5 years ago. Really? Only 5 years ago? 5 years ago? Okay, maybe this is going in a bit of a different direction, or rather, it's going in a direction that I had no idea was going... that was even an option. Not the story in front of us, the story that it's supposed to be paralleling. This prophetic story that Luné somehow wrote about people he didn't know. I don't know. Wait, 5 years ago? That would mean... that's when my mom and dad went missing. Yeah, the parallels. She changed her form again, hiding herself. While we rescued her mortally wounded husband, treating his wounds on the moon. No, then, after 5 years, his treatment finally ended. Here he is. Dad! I knew it. You're alive. If only this worked out for Malt this way. Suku, I must have worried you. Hoo. Yeah. I see. You must have changed forms and sailed off the way to undo it. Hoo. What? It's time to change back to yourself. My Catherine. Okay, so you even named her Catherine. Wow. Who? Zwa. Ah? Whoa. To be continued. What a cliffhanger. Catherine, huh? You didn't even change the name there, you just used Catherine specifically. Okay. Well, with that note, let's get some more story. As soon as we beat this boss, I guess. I guess we're getting more story right now. Malt, I don't like it here. Damn. That's upsetting. She's bleeding from her nose. So this is it. This is how the world ends. But what I want to know is something much, much simpler. Now deeper, further into the past. No. Okay. Let's go kill this guy. Probably have to get through his machines or something first, I guess. Some sort of automated defense, I assume. Powerful enemy signature detected in the opening ahead. Right, yeah. The automated defenses. That's not what I meant by automated defenses, but I guess technically it's still true. I suppose I should have guessed that we're fighting Minerva. That makes sense. Welcome, my new visitors from so very far. This is the chapter title screen or whatever, what was in the background. I guess it was a character, it wasn't just a machine. Well, it was both. It was Minerva. I commend you for arriving here, despite my warnings. She seems awfully chipper for some reason. You seem like you know who we are, which means that you should also know why we're here. You say that you commend us, but it doesn't seem like you truly mean it. Thanks for the welcome. We're here to get May back. She's awfully calm for someone who gave all those warnings. Minerva, it's me. What on earth happened here? Please explain. Oh, so that's his real name. I guess we've never heard it until now. Welcome back, Guillaume. I'm glad to see that you are safe. You, of course, have the right to that knowledge. Guillaume? I'm not actually sure how to pronounce that. My real name. Lune is a pen name I borrowed from the Lunar Development Team. Yeah, the base that we're inside right now. So that's where it came from. You have all come from the Tower of Futsu. You have heard about the reset, have you not? Futsu, by the way, I'm not sure if this is supposed to be the case, but it's Futsu kind of mutated a little bit, the pronunciation, from the Japanese Futsu, with the meaning normal. I'm not sure if there's any meaning there, the Tower of Normal or something like that, but that seems to be something to me, I don't know. Anyway, Futsu might be a different language than Japanese. Or it could just be nothing. We heard that humanity was reset in order to preserve the environment, but the lunar research team did not disappear. Why is that?
So,
That is because I refuse the order to reset from the Tower of Futsu.
なんだって
You refuse the order? But why? What strange things you ask. Have you forgotten the bond we share? All those years we spent together on this moon, working towards our shared dream of peace?
愛しているわ。
I love you all so dearly. What would drive me to erase those I love so much?
であれば、
I do not believe my actions to be a mistake. Do you not think so too, Guillaume?
そうだな
It is true that we of the Lunar Development Team owe you a great debt. Even now, I am grateful towards you.
だが
But still, why did you not tell us about that when the reset happened?
なぜだ
Why didn't you tell us that when we decided... wrong intonation there. Why didn't you tell us that when we decided that we would go into cryosleep?
ありえない
Why didn't you tell us that when Pierre, when Catherine, when I awoke from cryosleep 40 years ago?
そうね。
But I did. I told the first to awaken. No, that would be incorrect. He knew all along.
なんだって
What did you just? Okay, so I thought that maybe Pierre was somehow fiddling with Minerva, the AI here, or something too. Get her on his side, but it seems like they were in cahoots or something like that.
まさか
Interests aligned or something. He knew all along? You don't mean that.
そうさ僕だよギヨーム
Okay, that's how you pronounce it. That's right. It was me, Guillaume.
も
No. You.
マエストロ
Maestro.
いや
Well, it's nice to finally see you, Mont. Welcome to the moon. Stop stalling. Give May back.
そんな
You.
ふんふん
Oh ho, that's right. You weren't familiar with this mask, were you, Guillaume? No. It seems like you figured out my identity. It looks like you've taken an interest in my mask collection after all.
ピエール
Pierre. Pierre Godefroy.
その通りさ
Yes, that's quite right. It's been 40 years since I was last called that. I'm glad to see that you're well.
おい
So you knew all along. You knew that humanity was reset.
やれや
Yes, unfortunately. If only I could have stopped it. Foolish humans. They became too dependent on the Juno.
れまったく
Even after receiving the Titano Machina from the Juno, they didn't even realize they had brought the planet to the brink until it was too late.
あ
That's...
あどうだい
Then the Juno, just giving away weapons, silently watching us tread the road to oblivion. How could anyone forgive that?
そして
That's why I created an organization to fight back against the Juno. And those idiots who rely on the Juno for everything. The group dedicated to restoring human culture. Crusade.
実は
And that tank you ride, the Tyrannus, that is one of our greatest masterpieces. I don't remember exactly, but I think Crusade might have been mentioned in secret reports in previous games, maybe even back in Fuga 1, an underground organization that was formed to protect and preserve human culture, as well as result the growing dependence on Juno. This would have been all the way back during the war, when the humans were still around, I guess.
なんだって
Working in the shadows since back then. What did you just say? You created the Tyrannus?
そう
Correct. The Belenos too. That one wasn't finished, but it yielded quite fascinating results.
うーん
What was he called again? Yes, Jill. He did a wonderful job, thanks to you all. This makes sense. The ones in charge of the children experimentation, of which only Jill was the survivor. referencing Fuga 1. Or rather, Fuga 2. So all of it, every last thing, was your doing. You pulled all of us into this, for the sake of your own twisted goals. You're the one who did all those terrible things to Jill? He was the one who made the Belanos and the Tyrannus? Under normal circumstances, I would be impressed, but never under these. Where is Maestro? I can no longer sense him.
Yeah.
What did you expect me to do? You lot were never meant to have been born into this world. Why do you cooperate with Minerva? Do you not hate the Juno? That's true, but by some miraculous stroke of luck, our interests happen to align. Yeah, like I said. That's why we work together. To destroy this world and to revive humanity. It's always more interesting when villains from different factions work together rather than just one villain, I don't know, pulling every single string. It's nice to have a mastermind and all that, but sometimes it can feel just too one-note if there's just one villain. And this game had the Juno, it had Humans Maestro, and before even any of that, it just had the Burmans, which were a threat since the very first game until this very last game. Even if all of these other guys were in the background. Good use of villains, I think. Minerva. What sort of... That's why you kidnapped May? I had originally planned on borrowing you to help, but it turns out she had higher specs. Don't you dare. May isn't just some machine for you to use. Give her back. Of course. But would you mind waiting a short while? It's going to take a little longer. How much longer are you going to keep this up? For now, why don't we have you deal with this Titano Machina Minerva created for you? The Hecatea. The energy signature in the opening has begun to move. Its energy levels are increasing rapidly. It's as powerful as the Vanargand. That's bad. That thing could destroy the entirety, it did. It fractured the entirety of Gasco into like several different islands. It should be a tough opponent. Minerva has been pouring her energy directly into it, you know. God, don't the Juno just piss you off?
暗い地下空間で身をかがめていた物体が悠然と状態を起こした。
The machine that had been crouched in the darkness deftly raised its upper body. Okay.
その巨体は怪しく輝きながら神々しいまでの敵意を子供たちに向け始める。
Its huge frame gleamed with an otherworldly light, and with divine fury it turned to face the children. I'm realizing this thing was in the trailer for Fuga 3. I'm surprised we're only seeing it now.
さながらその姿は闇の世界から蘇った黄泉の女王そのものであった。
It was as if it were the lady of the Underworld herself.
こんなやつに僕らは止められない。
This won't stop us. This is actually a more serious battle than I realized. Again, I thought it was just going to be some kind of automated defense. Okay, the serious music is here too. Hecatea, head. Central control unit of the Hecatea. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but I'm just going with that. It is capable of switching between two tremendously powerful forms. Understanding its patterns can help to minimize damage. And Hecatea arms. The Hecatea's arms provide cover when it changes forms, and can provide powerful slashing and cannon attacks, provided they have the time to charge up first. Don't let it do that then. Arms easier to take out, destroy the head as expected, to end the battle probably. Let's get out of machine gunners first. And grenade launchers, I guess. With Kyle going first. Let's get a little bit of armor off first, like this. Maybe I could have... Yeah, maybe I should have had Kyle go... Whatever, this is fine. This works either way, I think. We'll do this, and actually this way lets us keep our combo a little bit better, I think. And then she's gonna do a... super piercing on this one. And I did hear Maestro taunting us in the background there. Couldn't quite catch what he said. Kitayo. His expectations, I think. So now we're going to... Let's raise our defense first before they do any moves. Solidarity Bomb. Defense for the rest of battle. We could go all in with like the Wappa special or something. Oh, I could have done a hard shot for heavy damage. I guess it's fine though. Just do a grenade launcher here. Alright, they're gonna delay us, I guess. Even with the defense, I was around 2500. And that was a head attack, and I guess the arms do more damage. Oh, now it's calling allies, great. I hate it. Actually, I don't think we're getting 3 burst markers per hit. Maybe I misunderstood that. Yeah, this does heavy damage, this arm. This guy's annoying. What we want to do first is a mega piercing on this, and this will keep our combo going. And I think we want to swap out for getting one more red over here. No, wait. Hang on. Let's not swap yet. We're gonna give it the Wappa special. Spend some of that SP that we have a lot of. This will go through the armor on the ant that they summoned. It'll do a lot of damage to the arm, hopefully kill it. And it'll also remove the weakness marker, increasing our combo on the head. Alright, it's repairing the arm. That's fine. And now let's swap. We'll swap in Malt. In this location, keep our combo going. Then we'll need a blue and a red. So let's have Kyle be the blue and temporarily swap this to get this red in. Or more like this. No, wait, that's wrong. No, it's gonna be Kyle for the... Or was that right? Well, whatever. Let's actually just go for maximum affinity. Since this is a serious battle, we won't worry about, like, maximizing our affinity gains this way. We'll swap it this way, so we have the maximum affinity between these two. And we can cash in on that excitement... Not the excitement, the bonus, with Hack, with his special skill. This is good. Alright, Malt, give us the Brave Fire. Increase our attack for several turns. If you hit. Hopefully you hit. Damn, there goes our combo. 20% chance. Maybe I should have done something else. Damn, he's gonna act random. Well, that worked out. It raised our combo a little bit. Alright, it went to offensive form, I guess. A little bit of a problem. It regained a little bit of armor. Our health is in a bad spot. Let's do this. Let's do some heavy damage first. That wasn't enough to get the marker, so I think to avoid any injuries, we're just gonna have to, unfortunately, get some healing done. We do have some skills that can do some healing, I think. I think we'll swap in like this. Yeah. That should be okay. Just do a normal ballad. Great, repairs are done. We just need a little bit more damage. So here, do a piercing shot here and maybe that'll be enough. There. A breakthrough. It's been a while since we saw one of these. I'm the creator of the Tyrannus. Can you surpass me? If you're the creator, then the Tyrannus might be defective. That's a pretty sick burn. But I think we've always won with the Tyrannus, and we'll win again now. That's pretty confident. We'll go with the confident one. But of course, the Tyrannus is the pinnacle of power. I don't like that we stroked his ego. But, I guess it's kind of working against him. If that's the case, it wouldn't be strange if I lost, would it? Have you confused yourself? It's weird. It's weird, but it's funny that the bad guys are just laughing at themselves in the background. Silence. Would you kindly shut up? Yeah, they hate each other. That's their relationship. It's pretty great. Alright, his accuracy lowered. That's great. I don't want this guy to move. I don't want him to move at all. Can we get rid of him? Grandpa? No, we can't. Damage for all attackers 1 time. I think we want to, while he's above 50%, just spam some first strikes, I think. We got pretty unlucky with the last hit, but that just means we're more likely to hit with this 80% this time, right? That's not really how statistics works, but this'll hit, I'm sure. Good. We got the delay too. Yeah, we'll take damage from that guy. That guy's like chump change, so it's fine. And now let's swap. Although... This is unfortunate, but we'll break our combo just to get rid of this armor. I guess. We could do this. No, wait. No, he doesn't have the skills that raise accuracy, no. Yeah, give it the super piercing on this one. And let's swap things around a bit. We'll bring in Hack. We'll bring in Wappa. Preserve Malt's stuff there, I guess. And we'll bring in Socks, because... I guess I want Socks to go first. Let's get this out here. And actually, if I do that, maybe we don't need Wappa. Let's actually do this instead. I think this is a good combo we're about to do. It'd be nice if we had Near for the assist, but we're just going to do this. Delta Storm. We cannot stun the head. We can't stun knock it, so... You can tell this is where they don't want you to just breeze through the game, and we can't even apply fire. That's kind of what I wanted, though. But we can apply stun and fire to the arm. And we can apply a lot of those other things to the ad. So let's just do that.
もう好きにはさせないのですよ。
聞いたよ。ほら。
まだまだいける。
Damn, heavy attack. It is in attack mode, I guess. Its head also does more attack now, I guess. Alright. Let's give more critical and get some heavy damage in with these remaining guys. Unfortunately, we can't finish this guy off because we don't have any attacks that hit everyone. Will Revenge Shot do more damage than First Strike at this point? Actually, instead, I think I want to do Inspiring Fire to increase damage on the guys out on the field right now. Give it to this guy to secure our hit, I guess. Maybe. I think this is fine. Yeah. Or maybe this one, well, we'll see. We're kind of risking getting someone injured if I keep on attacking like this, though. At least we delayed that. If we only take an attack from... the head, we should be okay on injury. I just really need to cash in this attack right now. Attack on all enemies. We would maybe want to do a single attack on the head for maximum damage on that. But I think this is our best move right now. It's past the halfway mark, and it's back to defense mode. I hope it doesn't just get a lot of turns out of nowhere, because it did that. Damn. Let me hear you sing. He's having fun with it. He still has to repair though, so that's good. Damn, he's still attacking us. Don't injure me. Alright, Sox is depressed. Shit. We can't win like this. And I've done nothing but hold everyone back. That's not true. Okay. We don't see... Nope, there it is. There's a countdown marker. It's 7 turns. We can't win in 7 turns. What the hell? What are you talking about? Come on. I can't believe this shit. You know what? I should have healed a lot earlier. How did this happen? It's my own fault for letting the damage go so high. There's no way we win in 7 turns. And we need to spend some turns healing even. Son of a bitch. You know, I thought I had this. I didn't take this battle seriously enough. I think it's a foregone conclusion at this point. Give us a mega piercing shot. We gotta cram in as much of these as we can, I guess. We're actually not getting more burst marks or whatever. I thought we would, but we're not. I guess I wasted food, or wasted AP on that one food thing because we're not actually getting the increased effect for that. Okay. How do we play this? We can't get any combo no matter what. I think what we need to do is just cram in damage on this guy. Maybe. It'd be nice if this worked out, but we need to reduce its armor first, and we can't do that. Give it the Mighty Impact. Hopefully it hits. Oh, it's still at 7. I guess that doesn't mean 7 turns, it's... What does that even mean then? I wonder. Alright, if we're not out of this yet, then we can still try. Let's bring in Kyle here. And then next let's have Wampa here, I guess. Maybe swap it like this. Or... yeah, this assist effect does delay the enemies further, I think, so... I think we're just kind of targeting the head right now, mainly. We'll try to avoid getting heavy damage if we can. Yeah, give it the Mega Piercing shot here. And next we'll get our burst attack. Please don't panic, Wampa. It's charging up. We can't let the arms or the head attack. Oh no, it's going to attack for sure. Crap. Shit, even. Here, give everyone the Wampa special. There's our burst. More excitement, sure. And our chance to break through. Come on now, you won't be able to save May if you don't hurry. Definitely not this. I think that only makes Malt even more angry. You're the one who wants to buy time. More rational than I had thought.
So,
The children seem to be more composed than you are. Would you mind sparing me the useless chatter? Yeah, having those two on the same side maybe doesn't work out as great as they want. Hopefully with the decreased accuracy, their big attack or whatever isn't going to go through completely. Oh no, that inflicts injury as part of the text. That's awful. They missed. Thank God. It worked out. Alright. Here we go. We're swapping in Malt. You made him really angry. And after that, we're keeping in Hack, I think, over here. And then I think Kyle is good, yeah. So first of all, we're going to remove the armor on everyone by 2. We could do a normal attack, but I think we want to use a skill, right? Maybe like Revenge Shot? Let's see how much damage this does. $4,500. Not that much, but not bad either. Let's keep the combo going. Remove the armor on this one entirely, just for fun. Okay, sure. We just need to survive one more attack. Okay, change modes, but that's fine. Oh, he got his weakness markers back. That's not what I wanted. The counter's still at 7, thank goodness. I guess the counter goes down whenever you reach like a specific event in the battle, which is like reaching a certain point in health, or if that happens continuously, or when you take a heavy amount of damage or something like that. It's fun that it's kind of a mystery how that whole thing works, but we'll just kill everyone with this last attack. We don't have to worry about the soul cannon this time, thank goodness. There. My Tyrannus. That's what he said at the end, it seems. He said a bit more than that, but didn't quite catch all of it. He's just really impressed with his own handiwork, I guess. And that maxed out. Such a shame. I was so close. Your persistence is nothing short of amazing. Maestro, Minerva, this is the end. It does seem that way. If only I could have had her, seen how simple my plan was. What a world without reset would have looked like. What a shame. A change of plans, then? Yes. We'll have to proceed with the plan that May saw earlier, even if it is a pain. What? What are you talking about? Are you planning to take May away again? No, she gave me all the information I wanted already. You can have her, as a trophy, to celebrate your victory. What are you playing at? If I can't change the past, then I have to change the present, right? Massive vibrations detected coming from the Hecatea. The ceiling is opening to the upper levels. Is he escaping to the upper floors? Of course not. I'm returning to Earth, to change the present.
倒したはずのヘカテイユが状態を起こすと、まるで脱皮するように下半身を分離し始めた。
The defeated Hecatea began to raise its upper body, detaching itself from its lower half as if it were molting.
ヘカテイヤの上半身は重力から解き放たれたように浮かび上がり、天井に開いた穴を抜けていった。
As if freed from the binds of gravity, it floated upwards through the opening in the ceiling. The Hecatea has retreated to the lunar atmosphere. In lieu of a farewell, allow me to show you something. Oh god, it's getting bigger. It's summoning some kind of thing.
ヘカテイヤの上半身の背後に広がる暗闇から巨大な影が姿を現した。
A massive shadow appeared from behind the Hecatea as it hovered in the air. Yeah, it got bigger.
その巨大な影はヘカテイヤの上半身を丸ごと格納すると命を宿したように輝き、その全身を浮かび上がらせた。
As it enveloped the Hecatea, its entire mass began to glow, as if it were filled with life. Then it floated upwards. Is that the Hecatea's true form? Yeah, if it's on level with the Vanargand, I guess this is to be expected. That's right, Malt. Not that I ever expected to be showing you this.
ヘカテイヤはその巨体をうねらせ背を向けた。
As massive undulations rippled through its body, the Hecatea turned its massive frame away from the children.
さて
Well, now, I'll be leaving. I need to prepare to wipe out this world.
縁があったらまた地球で会おうじゃないか
If we get the chance, we should meet again on Earth.
マエストロの高笑いとともにヘカテイアは巨体らしからぬ凄まじい速度で地球へ向けて飛び去っていった。
As Maestro laughed maniacally, the Hecatea launched itself towards the Earth, at an enormous speed unbefitting its gigantic body. And off it goes.
ヘカテイア、月を離脱しました。
The Hecatea has left the moon.
良い旅を、ピエール。
A fair voyage to you, Pierre.
ミネルヴァ
Minerva.
ええ。
Now, as promised, I shall return the girl to you.
ミネルヴァが指示したポットの扉が重々しく開くと、子供たちは困惑しつつもタラニスを降りてそこへ駆け寄った。
The paw that Minerva indicated opened slowly, and the children, confused, left the Tyrannus and ran to it.
扉の中にはシートに拘束され、衰弱したメイがぐったりと気を失っていた。
Behind the door was May, bound in a chair, laying limp and unconscious.
メイ
This is awful. How could he do such a thing?
メイ
May, I'm sorry we were so late. Look what that masked bastard did.
ミネルヴァ
Minerva, what did you do to her?
そうね。
I repeated simulations that would lead to the destruction of this world, and the resurrection of the human world in her deep depths. You forced May to experience death, over and over?
そう。
That was what Pierre wished for. I gave him the means to do so.
でも、
I understood it to be for the sake of restoring our most beloved humanity. Hopefully the deep death things this time aren't something that she actually remembers.
そんな
How could you? How could you have done this?
ごめんなさい。
I'm sorry.
メイ
May?
メイのせいでみんなが
It's my fault. It's all my fault that.
みんながいなくなっちゃう。
That everybody died. Well, I guess this is balancing things out. A nice illustration to end things on that sour note. At least May is back. We'll have to see how she's doing in the next chapter, I guess. This is some nice art, though. I'm pretty sure Dada's done some illustrations for the previous games, ever since Fuga 1 even. Seeing everyone rendered in these different art styles it's pretty fun. They still keep the same basic design for the most part, but everyone just kind of gives a different personality, or brings out a different side to the characters' personalities with these different art styles. Britz in particular here. He doesn't look like the same kind of sort of downer look that he usually has in most of his sprite work or whatever. And they even got Lune in the photo. Alright. Hopefully the mood mirrors this a bit more closely when we get to the next chapter, but we'll get to that when we get to that. For now, it'd be a good chance to take a break.